3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Here we go.
Here we go. Thomas.
Quickly to the air is Burrow.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. 11.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
You look at this Browns defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
11 MT.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
11 MT.
Now it's Burrow.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Browns.
Christian Watson
With touchdown number 12 on the year.
and the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The Bengals at 2-10 now on the year, and they come in mired in a brutal stretch right now, losers of 8 straight games.
Could you imagine being in those coaches' rooms right now? And you remember the old expression, there's no such thing as a bad idea? That's really true right here. They're searching for any idea, anything that can galvanize this team and find a victory and get them out of this losing spin.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, here's Brown.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
11 mighty.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
What I saw.
Did you see the replay? Come on, Raz.
A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
11 Thomas. 12.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
When you look at this Browns defense,
They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
11 MT.
Burrow will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
This is fielded inside the 5. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second and 10.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
They'll send Watson in motion right.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this one too low.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. Touchdown! David Njoku from 10 yards out. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the...
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Shreds him with a stiff arm.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Room here to run. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back to throw now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides would be thrilled with that.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Powering his way forward.
And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns Browns defense has a touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Browns 31, Bengals nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right?
And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception.
Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Brings us 2nd and 10. That's a Bengals 31.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something.
Heads up. He's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Slot man moves right.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant.
Touchdown, Bengals. Noah Fant, 37 yards.
And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is down to 24.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Wrap up.
Still moving.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit. Maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. In motion left goes Watson. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From a yard out. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half.
Bengals 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get.
And now here's another interception. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Back to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. Back to throw here. And Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and a route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. The Bengals going to use the second
timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Here we go, here we go.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
12. 11 mighty.
Throwing now. Burrow on first down. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Let's go right now.
Gun. Cut. 11.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
On 2, ready? 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. The frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll complete this one to Watson. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Christian Watson. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Christian Watson. His third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Browns have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11. Go, take it to the house. 11,
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now Burrow on 1st down. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. He's got it to the 43 here. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now it's Burrow on the move to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing? When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The 20, 10, touchdown Browns. Nick Chubb, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Browns just continue to roll. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now, or win.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
11.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This is the tight end fan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Gotta go.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Going right back to Fant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Here we go.
Good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
An inside give, Brown. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA.
Here we go.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it, escaping the pressure right. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
12. 11 mighty.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And now here's another interception.
Down the right sideline.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This a 2nd and 8. He's going to try and do this himself.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Follow your man. Take it to the house.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, there's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
On 1, ready?
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11.
He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11.
Here's Burrow. He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Ridiculous. Take him out.
On 1, ready?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Brown. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here we go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Play action. It's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
First down. Here's Burrow. Buying time to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Chase Brown with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off-tackle run here for Nick Chubb. And some room to roam now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First down, Cleveland.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Chubb. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there, so I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football, because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
Fighting him off, and just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They'll give it to Chubb, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the try here for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
76. Bengals 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that...
And my goodness, another interception. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
First down 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
It looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Gun. Stop. 11. 12. Stop.
A final shot now for Burrow. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads